welcome to NorCal Sports TV's Super Saturday, coming to you from the campus of San Joaquin Delta College in the port city of Stockton, California. I'm Mario Ramos alongside my producer Joseph Yanez. Our camera personnel Xavier and Xander alongside us here as we get ready for our fifth of 6 games here from NorCal Sports TV. And we got a good one on hand as Weston Ranch and Sacramento are getting set to hit the court here at Joe Blanchard Gymnasium. As the lineups are being introduced for the visiting Sacramento Dragons. They come out with the starting lineup. Coach Sidney Duplessis puts out on the court, led by Sir Marius Jones, a high-scoring combo guard, starting things off for the Sac-High Dragons, along with Ishan Wallace, Jaden Gonsalves, Davion Watts, and Jamari Garrison for the team in purple. And the team from here in Stockton, California, just on the other side of town, Weston Ranch Cougars will hit the court, led by head coach Ed Menzel. They have a starting lineup led by Darian Lilly, Josiah Bell, Francois Senegal, Josh Banks, and Jeremiah Owens. And we are set for action here on the court at San Joaquin Delta College. Again, Joe Blanchard Gymnasium. You got the Sac-High Dragons in purple. They'll be going from left to right on your screen. Purple with the gray numerals outlined in white. And the Weston Ranch Cougars in the white and maroon uniforms. They're the designated home team, as that one goes the way of the Dragons. Jaden Gonsalves able to steal that tip. And here comes Sac-High with the first possession. There's a long three-point attempt faked by Jamari Garrison, and the floater won't go. We got to change the score. We got last game's scoreboard still up on there. My guy Joseph, he squared away, but whoever's up at the scorers table still had the score from our previous game, 74-56. That was Inderkum over Moreau Catholic, and a game that was a lot more entertaining than that score would indicate. Kind of got away from Moreau Catholic at the end, but here we are, game 5 of 6 of this showcase event, hosted by Venture Academy, as Darian Lilly gets it inside, a couple head fakes, and finally gets it to go. The senior big man for the Weston Ranch Cougars. They will get the first basket as they get into some pressure, but quickly broken by the Dragons. And the other way, here's Jaden Gonsalves hanging and banking that one in off the glass. His bucket is good for 2. We're knotted up here in the early going. Josh Banks kicks this one out to Lilly. Lilly, a little hesitation, keeps it on the right hand. Rebound, Gonsalves. Turnover in transition from Sac-High. Ball back over to the Western Ranch Cougars, who had a little transition in the coaching ranks. He had a previous head coach on down to Clovis, and Ed Menzel, who's been a long-time assistant there at Western Ranch. And a couple of coaches with Chris Teven and Nick Podesta, who was the predecessor to Menzel. And Menzel now stepping over to the head coach's seat, which is funny because you usually stand in when you're the head coach. There's a layup in transition from Francois Senegal. He took some contact as well. We'll get an extra free throw. And a foul called on Davion Watts. Came in with the late swipe. Didn't result in anything but an extra free throw for the Cougars. And the junior Francois Senegal will have one free throw. And we got a timeout on the court taken by Sac-High. Coach Duplessis will take a 30-second timeout. We'll step aside and get a word from our sponsors. It's NorCal Sports TV Super Saturday. Back here on NorCal Sports TV, Mario Ramos alongside my producer Joseph Yanez. We're checking out the Weston Ranch Cougars and the Sacramento High Dragons. Weston Ranch coming in with a record of 16-11. They are 7-0 in league as they come up with a steal here on the full court pressure. Nice job by Owens to come up with the steal. Lilly can't get the finish on the other end. Here come the Dragons in transition. Kick it out to Gonzalez. He's along the baseline. He got pushed. Before that, he traveled. And it's a good call by the official. There was a foul, but again, that was after. Shuffling of the feet by Gonzalez. It'll be 5-2. Weston Ranch. They bring it across just a couple minutes into this ball game. Weston Ranch 16-11, 7-0 in the San Joaquin Athletic Association. There's a nice footwork there from Josiah Bell to get that shot dropped for him, his first basket. Marius Jones thought about the three and kicks this one out to Garrison. He'll fire back rim. Gonzalez crashing the board. Watt steps inside. What a pass. Good find. As Gonzalez was roaming the baseline, he gets his second bucket, but they lose out in transition. It's quickly the other way. Jeremiah Owens able to get the transition layup. So Marius Jones tried to one-handed bounce pass that Darian Lilly was able to read, and so Marius Jones says, I'll return the favor and take it right back. All's well that ends well, I guess, right? Watts hangs, gets inside. That's going to be an offensive foul as Senegal was waiting in the wings trying to pick up that charge. And he was able to successfully do so. Weston Ranch 16-11, 7-0 in the San Joaquin Athletic Association. They're in first place. Against the Sakai Dragons, they check in at 15-10 on the season. And they are in second place in the Monticello Empire League. We're looking up at 11-0 Vanden. Skip pass from Banks. Gets this one out to Keith Labunog. Labunog will fire too strong. Gonzalez with the rebound. This teams average nearly identical points per game. 66.3 for Weston Ranch. That guy a little under that at 63. So you get an unforced turnover there. Throw that one out of bounds. Miscommunication between Garrison and Wallace. Weston Ranch is 5-5 in neutral court games. Conversely, Sakai 5-7. This being a neutral court game as well here at NorCal Sports TV Super Saturday. Of course, Weston Ranch from here in town. It's a tough attempt from DeMarcus Cobb Jr. That one won't go. Here come the Dragons the other way. Oh, nice pass. Great find from Wallace to a cutting Garrison, who gave it up to him first, and then Wallace gave it right back. And again, Dragons a little slow in transition getting back. Able to do so as Weston Ranch into their offense. Labunog, guarded by Garrison, kicks this one out to Ayande Johnson. Darian Lilly, 12 on the shot clock, is going to pull this out and wants a ball screen up top from Owens. He goes away from it, gets into the paint, can't get it to go. Rebound Wallace. Dragons got numbers. Dragons got Gonzalez, who slips in with the left hand. A scoop layup. Doesn't quite get the English off the glass to make it drop, but he'll head to the line for two. See the foul's called on. It's going to be Owens. Picking up the first foul for Weston Ranch. There's Owens. Jaden Gonzalez shooting the first free throws of the game for the Dragons. Hits the first. One more upcoming for Gonzalez. He goes perfect on that trip. For senior, knocks them both down to make it a 1-point game. Lilly working on Sir Marius Jones. Marius Jones staying right with him. He gives away to Cobb. Cobb barking out signals. Pick and pop with Lilly. 15 on the shot clock. Lilly backing down some Marius Jones. Skips this one out to Cobb. 9 to shoot. Cobb gets to the paint. Tried to go glass. And rebound by Garrison. And he's tied up by Bell. Good defense there by the Cougars. And that's going to earn him a possession. It's the arrow favoring Weston Ranch. Bell tries to lob it in the middle to Lilly. And gets that hook shot over a couple flying dragons. Second bucket for Darian Lilly. Lead back up to 3. It's 11-8 with 2:30 left to play in the first quarter. A little out of control dribble there by Sac High. That's Damari Taylor into the ball game. Nearly lost it. The Dragons somehow are going to be able to retain possession with 25 on the shot clock. It's all this to Wallace. Wallace guarded by Banks. Gets a step to his right, and there's going to be an offensive foul. Good help by Senegal, who picked up his second offensive charge. Francois Senegal, good anticipation. And once Wallace left his feet, he was at the mercy. There, that charge call of Senegal well in position. Cobb skips this one out. Labanog way off the mark. Rebound Jones. This is Makai Hodges, who has his pocket picked by Cobb. And Hodges, to add insult to injury, will pick up the foul as Cobb will have an one opportunity for Weston Ranch. He turns that steal into a quick bucket. Chance to push this lead up to 6. If he could hit this free throw, Zayonde Johnson will replace Labanog. Banks, Bell, Johnson, Senegal, and Cobb at the free throw line for Weston Ranch. Knocks it down. 3-point play makes it a 6-point game. Biggest lead for Weston Ranch. Gonzalez will step into a 3. Front rim, Johnson with the board. Bell up ahead, he's got Senegal. Senegal puts it on the floor. A couple defenders fly by it. One of them tags him across the shoulder. Foul's going to go against Damari Taylor. Good hard foul. Put Senegal at the free throw line. Make Francois have to earn these two. He's 1 of 1. One more coming for Francois Senegal. One more game upcoming here on youtube.com/NorCalSportsTV on Super Saturday following this one. Plenty more action all throughout the week. Next week is what I'm speaking of here on NorCal Sports TV. So give us a follow, like, subscribe on youtube.com/NorCalSportsTV. And follow us on our social media at NorCal Sports TV is where you can find us. Francois Senegal hits the free throw to put Weston Ranch up by 7. Garrison trapped in the corner. Garrison in some trouble. Garrison looking for some help, and he's not going to find it there as that pass picked off by Cobb. It the other way. Watts comes up with the steal, gets it back over to Garrison, and he'll float that one up and in for 2. Second bucket for Jamari Garrison. Cobb gets a step on Watts and then kisses it off the glass. I'm sorry, gets a step on Taylor. Cobb able to get his second field goal. He's got 5 here in the first quarters. We got a minute left to play. Nice pull-up jumper and hit from Davion Watts. Able to get to the mid-range. Nice little fall away. Have a natural fall away. It's Cobb kicks out to Johnson. He'll tee it up short. And now on the run out, here's Garrison. Easy lay-in for Garrison as Johnson hit that 3 and then no one got back for, or took that 3 and no one got back for Weston Ranch. Johnson trying to get it inside to Bell. Bell taking Taylor into the post. Can't get the shot to go. Taylor with the rebound. Here comes Watts. Garrison thought about it, steps into one, and bounces that one off to the right. Rebound pulled in by Cobb. Final seconds, shot clock turned off. Here's Cobb. Nearly had it poked out, and it goes out of bounds to Coach Sidney Duplessis with 1.8 seconds remaining. It'll be Weston Ranch ball, and they'll inbound on the sideline. Bell to play this one in, looking for help. He's got Banks along the baseline. Banks will fire off the mark, and that'll take us to the second quarter. The first quarter comes to an end with Weston Ranch leading Sacramento High by a score of 17-14. You're watching NorCal Sports TV's Super Saturday from the port city of Stockton, California.
The time to get in shape is finally here. The Boss Move Fitness app is here to help you accomplish your goals with a customized meal plan, day by day, with a shopping list to make sure that you're eating something nutritious and delicious to help you lose the belly fat for good. It also comes with a customized workout plan, whether you're in a gym or at home, so therefore you never ever have to question what you're doing to make sure you get in the shape that you want to be in. Get started today at GetStarted@BossMoveFitness.com to accomplish your goal.
Back here at Joe Blanchard Gymnasium, campus of San Joaquin Delta College, formerly Stockton College, right in the heart of Stockton, California. The Sac-High Dragons will have possession. The officials out there waiting for them to break the huddle, inbound the basketball. It started here in the second half of play. Samarius Jones back out on the court. He had a full sleeve shirt on underneath. I guess that wasn't comfortable, so he took that off. He's ready to go now for the second quarter. He's out there with Watts. They run him off a couple of high elbow screens. Kicks it over to Taylor, Gonzalez, and Wallace, the other remaining Dragons. They get a great look over for Samarius Jones in the corner. He can't knock it down. Rebound by Lilly. Lilly on the run. Lilly's got Johnson. Johnson lays it in for two. Good transition there by the Cougars. Leonde Johnson gets his first basket. Lead back up to 5 for Weston Ranch. Gonzalez tried to slip it over to Wallace, and Lilly tipped it over to my guy Dope Shot Dad. Caught Dope Shot Dad. Tell you what, man, you're going to get those good shots out there. He's letting everyone know he's okay. If you're going to get those photographs, you got to be in position. Sometimes that comes with the territory, as my guy Dope Shot Dan, the recipient of that errant tip ball. Watts. Gonzalez left wide open. A miscommunication there by the Cougars, resulting in an easy bucket for Jaden Gonzalez. Gonzalez had 6 in the first quarter. He's got a bucket there. Give him 8. Good steal by Davion Watts to stay in bounds as well, rocking the tightrope along the sideline. And he's got himself an easy bucket. It's a 1-point game at 19-18, just a little over a minute into the second quarter. Lilly pounding the dribble against Samarius Jones. Gonna get a foul on the floor. It's going to get called against Samarius Jones with a blocking foul. First foul of the quarter. Micaiah Smalls making his first appearance into the ballgame. Banks slips around the screen, was open momentarily. Now kicks this up top. Lilly's set shot three-pointer. Won't go. Banks with the rebound, but had that one blocked. Good defense by Watts. Watts gets it from Smalls. Now into the front court, hands off to Wallace. A nice little nifty maneuver to get to the left hand and slip the layup underneath Lilly for the easy basket. First time that Sac High has led in this ball game as they lead 19-20, and that's nearly short-lived. He had a bunny there by Jeremiah Owens. Couldn't get it to go, but the Cougars will retain possession. Now Labanong will step into a three. Rebound by Damari Taylor. Watts able to get a step in the corner. Here's Wallace. Three won't go. Owens with the rebound. Banks with the run out. Banks up ahead. Jones got a piece of that with a block shot off the glass. Weston Ranch incredulous. They want the goaltend. Here's Smalls. Smalls going to the basket. Hangs. Can't get it to go. Owens with the rebound. Bell taking a tough shot. He wanted a foul. No call there. Pass in transition nearly stolen. Numbers the other way for the Dragons. Beautiful passing in transition as the ball never hits the court. And Watts able to find Wallace on the cut. Second bucket for Wallace. Lead up to 3 for Sac High. Bell and Banks coming up off a down screen. Banks lane line drive had it ripped away by Wallace. Wallace, he got a teammate with him and he throws it up for Taylor. Taylor hangs and able to put that one in. And now we got a steal in transition as Watts again steps in. This time Taylor says, let me flush it down, and he does so. Oh my goodness. Damari Taylor with a phenomenal alley-oop finish. As Coach Menzel, the Weston Ranch Cougars, going to take a timeout. We take a look at the replay right here. Watts tossing it up, and Taylor says, I got you, buddy. Look at that alley-oop finish that gives the Dragons a 7-point lead with 4:37 left to play. Timeout on the court. Timeout here on NorCal Sports TV. Super Saturday from Stockton, California. Joe Blanchard Gymnasium that was buzzing during that timeout after the fantastic finish from Damari Taylor on the alley-oop pass from Davion Watts. The Dragons, a little renewed sense of life here. They lead by 7. Weston Ranch is led by 7. It's the largest anyone's led in the ball game as Cobb puts an end to this little run from the Dragons. He gets a bucket to make it a 5-point game. Watts streaking to the basket, gets it to go. Nice roll there from Davion Watts. He's got 6, and he is definitely impacting this ball game in favor of the Sac High Dragons, who now lead by 7 once again. And the score that we might see tomorrow, the big game at 28-21. Cobb goes for the 2-point conversion. Gets that one to go, makes it 28-23. Wallace screens away for Samarius Jones. On the curl, there was Taylor, who wasn't open, so they get it over to Watts. He'll pull up, get that mid-range spot. This one rolls off the iron into the hands of Darian Lilly. Cobb pushing in transition, and Labunong, the 5'5 freshman, is going to need to be about 6'5 to get that pass. And he's well over his head, out of bounds, over to Sac High. Jones bringing it across the timeline. Pulls up and can't get the shot to drop as it goes into the hands of DeMarcus Cobb Jr. Cobb's had some good minutes off the bench here for Coach Menzel. So he kind of stabilized that point guard position since coming in off the bench area. Here he is, wants a ball screen up top. Owens will come and oblige. He goes away from it. Still able to turn the corner. Again, trying to use that glass. Shot clock never reset. They got 5 to work with. Labanong will fire. Labanong short. Rebound Wallace. Wallace wants to go. Now he's going to pull it back out. The Cougars are back in transition. Gonzalez gives way to Garrison. Garrison to Samarius Jones at the free throw line. Splits a couple of defenders, hangs and glides. A little scoop layup is good for Samarius Jones, his first field goal of the game. Puts the lead back up to 7 for the Sac-High Dragons. We come up on 2 minutes left to play in the first half. Labanong to Johnson. Johnson will tee one up. Johnson splashes home the 3. No hesitation there from Ayande Johnson. Sophomore guard hits the 3-pointer. First long-range shot for either team. First shot from beyond the arc in this ball game as Senegal comes up with the rebound. Senegal out to Johnson. Johnson lets the defender fly by, steps inside and gets to 2. 7 in the game for Ayande Johnson, including the last 5 points. He's cut what was a 7-point lead down to 2 with 1:23 remaining. Jones again at the foul line area. They run Gonzalez off of him. And they get it out to Garrison in the corner. Here's Taylor. Jones going to work on Cobb. Can't shake him. Draws 2 though, and he kicks out to Gonzalez. His corner 3 into the hands of DeMarcus Cobb Jr. Under a minute here in the first half. Johnson again, no hesitation. Rebound Jones. Gonzalez getting to the middle of the court. Kicks out to Wallace. Good look in transition. 3 won't go. Rebound Johnson. Some good looks. Nothing falling here in the final couple minutes. 35 seconds as Labanong pulls up. Gonzalez tips it over to his teammate Jones. Shot clock turned off. Taylor launches, but he traveled. He caught it and then tried to get his footing, so they're going to call it travel. The clock's still running. Now the game clock stopped. See if they had a couple of seconds. It should have been about 23 seconds. They ran it down to 18. I was going to put it at 27 seconds. Again, my state math, you can't trust that. I'll go with the officials. So 27 is what we got. Again, shot clock turned off. Lilly walking it up the court for the Cougars. They want to hold for the final shot. Chance to tie this one up or maybe take the lead into the locker room if they can hit a 3. There's Lilly off the Owen screen, has it poked away. Sac-High looking to add to their lead. 5 seconds left. Here comes Taylor. Thought about throwing it up there, but throwing it down. Instead, he just lays it up. He's got 6 points in the ball game, and that one gives Sac-High a 4-point lead heading to the halftime break as the Dragons lead the Cougars by a score of 32-28. You're watching NorCal Sports TV's Super Saturday, brought to you by Venture Academy and NorCal Sports TV.
The time to get in shape is finally here. The Boss Move Fitness app is here to help you accomplish your goals with a customized meal plan, day by day, with a shopping list to make sure that you're eating something nutritious and delicious to help you lose the belly fat for good. It also comes with a customized workout plan, whether you're in a gym or at home, so therefore you never ever have to question what you're doing to make sure you get in the shape that you want to be in. Get started today at GetStartedAtBossMoveFitness.com to accomplish your goals in no time. The time to get in shape is finally here. The Boss Move Fitness app is here to help you accomplish your goals with a customized meal plan, day by day, with a shopping list to make sure that you're eating something nutritious and delicious to help you lose the belly fat for good. It also comes with a customized workout plan, whether you're in a gym or at home, so therefore you never ever have to question what you're doing to make sure you get in the shape that you want to be in. Get started today at GetStartedAtBossMoveFitness.com to accomplish your goals in no time. The time to get in shape is finally here. The Boss Move Fitness app is here to help you accomplish your goals with a customized meal plan, day by day, with a shopping list to make sure that you're eating something nutritious and delicious to help you lose the belly fat for good. It also comes with a customized workout plan, whether you're in a gym or at home, so therefore you never ever have to question what you're doing to make sure you get in the shape that you want to be in. Get started today at GetStartedAtBossMoveFitness.com to accomplish your goals in no time.
NorCal Sports TV Super Saturday alongside my executive director and executive producer Dion I, producer extraordinaire Joseph Yanez, and our camera personnel Xavier and Xander X Squared. I myself am Mario Ramos here inside the campus of San Joaquin Delta College, Joe Blanchard Gymnasium. It's game 5 of 6 in this phenomenal showcase event NorCal Sports TV and Venture Academy have been in conjunction with for the last few years. First year was at Venture Academy. That one capped off by a phenomenal game between Campo Lindo and Lincoln that came down to the buzzer. And the next year they moved it out to Las Positas. Had a little hiatus, and then NorCal Sports TV Super Saturdays returned with the bang here in the port city of Stockton, California. This is our third iteration here at Delta College, if I'm not mistaken. Bell gets it inside to the Lily. And Lily posting up against Jones, trying to take his time. Jones got the block now. Lily trying to regather. This time Jones going to pick up a foul. Second personal against Sir Marius Jones. I'll send Darian Lilly to the free throw line. He had 4 first half points for the Cougars, including the first bucket of the game. A game that has seen both teams lead once. Lilly knocks down the free throw, cuts this lead to 3. Both teams led by as many as 7 points. We have had a tie that game early on, just at 2-2. Lilly knocks down both free throws. 32-30. There's Davion Watts, who was an absolute terror on the defensive end in a good way for the Sakai Dragons. In a bad way for the Cougars. He's forcing some turnovers. Jones trying to slip that pass in there. Able to get it back now. Drives, hangs, and going to get a block call on DeMarcus Cobb Jr. You got that painted area, or you got the semicircle in the painted area, and I think that might have affected the officials' calls. Maybe DeMarcus Carr a little too deep. There's Menzel having a conversation with the official. They both walk away shaking their heads. So couldn't have been all that bad. And Sir Marius Jones knocks down the free throw. He's got 3 points in the ball game. This guy that could fill it up with the quickness. Seen this guy play since his sophomore year. He's a naturally gifted scorer. He's atop of this 1-2-1-1 press here for the Dragons that the Cougars skip over the top of to get it out to Senegal, and that's Gonzalez fly by him, and Gonzalez catch Senegal on the forearm. 2 free throws for Francois Senegal. Senegal 2 for 3 at the free throw line. 4 points in the first half for Francois. Junior, solid at the free throw line, knocks down that one. You got Senegal, Banks, Bell, Lilly, and Cobb. Starting the second half for Coach Menzel and the Cougars. 1 of 2 for Senegal as Jones gets the rebound. Jones, Gonzalez, there's Watts, Garrison, and here's Wallace with the three-pointer in the corner. 3 ball in the corner pocket from number 3, Eshawn Wallace. He's got 7. The lead is 6. Cobb gives way to Bell. Drives the baseline, skips it along the baseline to Banks, who's short on the jumper. Senegal with a rebound. The follow won't go for him. Cobb nearly had it poked out, but got it back and missed the bunny. Rebound, Gonzalez throws it out to Watts. Watts finds Samarius Jones plotting up in the corner. Rebound, Senegal. Senegal launches, and Gonzalez looked like the intended target, and he ends up getting it. Here's Watts in a little bit of a helter-skelter ball game. There's Cobb, and Garrison's going to get called for the foul on the reach. Garrison picks up his first personal. It's NorCal Sports TV Super Saturday, also brought to you in part by the NCS TV Summer Basketball Camp, a 5-day, 4-night overnight basketball camp for boys and girls grades 4th through 12th, happening June 16th through 20th at the Sierra Outdoor School up in Sonora, California. More information on the 5-day, 4-night overnight basketball camp, go to NorCalSportsTV.com/camp. 1-2 for Cobb. The Dragons have the rebound, up by 5, coming up on 6 minutes left to play in the third quarter. Just a couple minutes into the second half. Jones posting up against Bell. A little short fall away, but it was short, and Gonzalez is going to pick up his teammate. And now that means the Cougars got numbers the other way as Lilly gets all the way to the cup. Won't go for him. Here's Gonzalez, gets it to Jones. And Jones gets it to go and one as Bell out of position, picks up a blocking foul. Samarius Jones. And a chance for a three-point play as he's got 6 in the ball game. Oh no, they're going to say it was an offensive foul. I beg your pardon. I thought the referee was signaling that the basket counted. So instead, it's going to be the third team foul on Samarius Jones. Again, I apologize. I thought they were counting the hoop. Instead, they're waving it off. It's an offensive foul. So a couple times the Dragons have had Gonzalez waiting on the opposite block wide open, and they failed to give it to him. And instead, they ran into maybe a little more trouble than they needed to, as that was a sweet pass from Watts to Wallace, but Wallace couldn't get the layup. Now Bell the other way, nice pass from him over to Banks. And Banks puts it in for his first bucket. Game definitely has some pace here in the second half. Back and forth we go. Now they isolate Jones in the post against Bell. Double comes from Cobb. Jones can't get it to go off the backboard. Numbers 2-on-1 for Weston Ranch, and Lilly takes it right at Gonzalez himself. And get a layup attempt here, or free throw attempts on the layup from Darian Lilly. The 6'6 senior Darian Lilly will head to the free throw line with his team down by 3. It's 37-34. NorCal Sports TV Super Saturday that saw us begin the day with a couple of Stockton schools hitting the court here in Stockton, California. Lilly knocks down that one. He's got 7. First game, St. Mary's came out to a huge lead, and their Bear Creek battled back, only to see St. Mary's hang on for the victory in the final seconds. Lodi didn't make it as interesting as they steamrolled Sonora in our second ball game. Venture Academy picked up a 10-point win, 72-62 over Tracy in a rematch. A game that was back and forth in the first contest, and the second one was in similar fashion. And right before this one, Inderkum and Moreau Catholic, couple NorCal heavyweights, were battling out here, and Inderkum pulled away at the end, ended up with a 74-56 victory. Samarius Jones, nice baseline drive. 6 in the game now for Samarius. Lead back up to 3 for the Dragons. It's our 5th game of the day. Sac High and Weston Ranch. Coming up next, we'll have Bishop O'Dowd of Oakland and Lincoln of Stockton. Not one go for the Cougars. Here come the Dragons. Jones tries the Euro, but he went right into Bell. Easy offensive foul called. As didn't look like Jones made much attempt to get out of the way of the defender, or to elude the defender. Said Euro stepped and went right into his chest. Bell able to pick up the charge. Damian Reese bringing the ball up for the Cougars. First time we've seen him in the ball game. Taylor pokes that one out of bounds. It'll stay with Weston Ranch. Reese, bring this one into Owens. Reese picks up the dribble, looking for Senegal. Dangerous pass. Senegal trying to stay in the front court, able to do so. He actually took a step into backcourt, but reestablished position. Here's Johnson. 8 to shoot, and we're going to get a 3-second call on Jeremiah Owens. Before Weston Ranch could get a shot off, he got a 3-second violation. Dragon basketball up by 3, 39-36. Garrison over to Watts. Here's Mekhi Hodges. This is one up top to Taylor, who had a couple electric moments in the first half. This time he gives it away. Lilly nearly had it taken away. Reese comes out with it. Almost had to take it away himself, and while he's hanging, Gonzalez caught him across the arm. And then he slams the ball, and that's going to be a technical foul. So he compounds it by picking up a tee. So Weston Ranch is going to get some free throw opportunities. 2 of them will come from Damian Reese, and then we'll see who Coach Menzel wants to put out the free throw line. The announcer trying to give the foul to Samarius Jones. He's probably on the bench thinking, like, what did I do? Not in the ball game, so they're trying to square that away at the scorer's table. As Reese can't get the first free throw to go. Reese knocks down 1 of 2, so then Gonzalez picking up the foul and didn't agree with the call. Slams the ball on the hardwood and picks up the technical foul. So he went from having 1 foul to 3 fouls with the slam of the ball. Now Lilly will shoot the technical free throws, and the first one rolls out. Lilly now 3 of 5. Hit his first 3. He's missed his last 2. We'll get 1 more, try to make it a 1-point game. Weston Ranch had a chance to take the lead if they would hit all 4 of their free throws. Instead, they go 2 of 4 on those combined trips to the line. It's a 1-point game with 3:16 here in the third quarter at 39-38. Reese, cross half court, over to Johnson. Double high post set for Weston Ranch. Owens will come off one of those high posts and set a screen for Johnson, who gets the mid-range shot to go. Nice 15-footer for Ayande Johnson. Had 7 in the first half. Now with 9 after that basket. Passed nearly behind Watts. He able to corral it. Give it over to Garrison. Steps into a three-pointer on the wing. 9 in the game for Jamari Garrison. The brief Weston Ranch lead now pushed back over in Sac High's direction as they lead by 2. Johnson trying to give it right back to Weston Ranch. Can't get the 3 to go. Reese gliding to the hoop. And ball last touched by a Dragon. It'll be Cougar basketball. .31 on the shot clock as Reese looking to inbound. He wants Lilly right in front of the basket on a little lob. And Lilly, good patience, able to get through the defender. And we're tied at 42. Second tie of the ball game. The other one was at 2 apiece. This time it's 42 all. Garrison thought about the deep 3. Now trying to put it on the deck against Johnson. Watts looking to get a step on Lilly. Pulls up, can't get the shot to go. Ball bounces right over to Hodges. And Hodges able to get an easy bucket out of that one and lead back over to Sac High. Johnson for 3. Hodges with the one-handed rebound. Johnson trying to get the steal and get it over to Watts. Garrison step inside the paint. And he's going to get free throws after he's fouled going to the basket. Let's see who gets the call. Foul goes against Jerry and Lilly. First personal foul against Lilly to send Jamari Garrison to the free throw line. He's got 9 points, trying to get himself in double figures. He does so as Bell will check into the game for the Cougars along with Salesi Toki. And Wallace back into the game replacing Hodges for the Dragons. A chance to thank our sponsors once again. Boss Move Fitness, American Asphalt, the NCS TV Summer Basketball Camp, and Venture Academy for helping us bring you coverage of NorCal Sports TV's Super Saturday. Free throw goes down for Garrison, knocks them both down. Now has 11. Lead is 4 for the Dragons. Here's Bell. Relocation 3 from Lilly's short. Ball tapped and last touched the purple shirt. So we'll go over to the Cougars. Fresh shot clock as they, not go over, they'll stay with the Cougars. Fresh shot clock as they inbound on the baseline. Reese off a couple of screens, has it in the corner, gets it to Lilly. Lilly trying to take Garrison down to the post. Garrison able to hold his footing and then get some help from his teammate Taylor, who pokes it out from behind. Taylor now gliding to the basket. Got the rebound and then slipped and lost the ball out of bounds. It'll be Cougar basketball with 1 minute and 8 seconds here in the third quarter. Is Senegal asking for a spot to be swept, so my guy doing the sweeping down there is going to have to put his phone away for a second and sweep up that area. Now he's ready to go. Good to see he's an avid student on the hoodie. I like it. The phone's back out. Reese gets a step, kicks out to Bell. Bell working the baseline, blocked by Wallace. Good defensive play, and then we got a foul about 95 feet away from the basket. Coaches love that one as Bell gets caught with the reach. Senegal will check out. Joshua Banks will check in. Good to see senior Joshua Banks out there on the court. And a chance to cross paths with him in his freshman year. And good to see him moving on and doing good things out there for himself. Good young man, Joshua Banks. We get a rebound pulled in by Salesi Toki. Gives this one out to Reese. Reese gliding and looks like he lost his footing, but somehow still flips it up and in. Not sure how he got that one to go down. Looked like he had grander thoughts, but settled for that one as Banks gets the steal and then fouled by Taylor on the hack. Good sportsmanship there by Taylor, who's going to pick up Banks. Like to see that. And Joshua Banks ahead of the free throw line. Again, had the pleasure of teaching this gentleman when he was a freshman. Cool that I've been able to see him around. He's been at Weston Ranch now for a few years, and I see him around at some of these showcases, see him around at some of these events, and he's just a respectful young man, still says what's up. And again, good to see him out here putting in work for the Cougars, and he's got a chance to tie this game up at 46 if he could hit his second free throw. Back rims it with 1 of 2. So he's got 3 points, and the lead is 1. Shot clock turned off, 20 seconds left to play here in the third quarter. Watts gives away to Wallace. Dragons trying to hold for the final shot. Garrison drops it off, and Taylor with an emphatic two-handed finish. The 3-point lead, final seconds. Banks couldn't catch it cleanly and gets the shot off, but it's going to be after the third quarter horn sounds. And we'll head to the fourth quarter. A fantastic highlight play there from Damari Taylor will give the Sac-High Dragons a 3-point lead with 8 minutes left to play here on NorCal Sports TV's Super Saturday. Be back at Delta College after these words from our sponsors. Inside Joe Blanchard Gymnasium, I'm Mario Ramos on NorCal Sports TV. It's the NCS TV Super Saturday from Stockton, California. 3-point lead for the team from Sacramento as they lead Weston Ranch. 8 minutes left to play. Taylor gets inside, hangs, and gets it to go. Another nice bucket for Damari Taylor, who's got 10 in the game. He had a nice two-handed throwdown to end the third quarter, and here he's got a bucket to start the fourth as Lilly puts him on the ground, but he gets up and pokes it away from him. Now he's got it down the middle of the lane. Euro and try to go up, but Banks poked it out of bounds, and now Banks going to help him out, return the favor. We got a flop warning on Sac High. Not sure if it was that play or a play before, but next one will result in a technical foul against the Dragons. Taylor plays this one into Watts. Taylor bounces it over to Garrison. Here's Wallace with the corner three. Garrison with the offensive rebound, hits a cutting Wallace for the bucket. Wallace now with 9 points in the game. The lead up to 7. Largest it's been for Sac High as Lilly cuts it back to 5. Bucket there from Darion Lilly. He's got a dozen. There's Wallace trying another three, rattles it home. Eshawn Wallace with his second three-pointer of the game. He's now got a dozen as he picks up 5 quick points. Here's Senegal. Goes over to Lilly. Again, that set shot three, and this one gets in as Coach Menzel wants a timeout following that one. It's a 5-point game with 6:40 to play. We'll take a break and step aside on NorCal Sports TV Super Saturday.
The time to get in shape is finally here. The Boss Move Fitness app is here to help you accomplish your goals with a customized meal plan, day by day, with a shopping list to make sure that you're eating something nutritious and delicious to help you lose the belly fat for good. It also comes with a customized workout plan, whether you're in a gym or at home, so therefore you never ever have to question what you're doing to make sure you get in the shape that you want to be in. Get started today at GetStartedAtBossMoveFitness.com.
6 minutes, 40 seconds remaining between Weston Ranch and Sac High. 5-point game with the team in purple, the Sac High Dragons, leaving the Weston Ranch Cougars 55-50. Some full court pressure being shown here by the Weston Ranch Cougars. It looked like Sac High was going on a little run. They pushed the lead back up to 7. Again, the largest it's been for either squad. Weston Ranch, a couple of buckets to keep it within striking distance. Here's Watts up ahead. Micaiah Small, give it to Garrison. Taylor, Wallace, no hesitation. He banks it in. He was chasing after it because he knew it was a little off. He's smiling over towards his bench. The late night bank teller hooked up Eshawn Wallace as the bank's open out here in Stockton on Saturday night. Senegal, a little more conventional from the corner, gets that one to splash in, keeps it a 5-point lead. Taylor over to Garrison. 6 minutes remaining. Garrison, nice slipping pass. Taylor tried to throw it down, had it batted away. Still dragging possession with 15 to shoot. Smalls caught in the paint and trying to get out of there, but he couldn't do so fast enough. He's going to get a 3-second call. Weston Ranch tried to help out as much as they can here. The collective 3 being yelled by the bench area from the Cougars. We trail by 5, but have possession here with 5:50. They bring Reese back into the game, run point. You got Reese, Lilly, Banks, Senegal, and Bell. Lilly gets inside. Nice patience. Going to take his time. Didn't hurry himself and ends up drawing some contact. Smalls picks up the foul. Lilly go to the free throw line. He's got 15 points in the ball game. And these are important points too, because we mentioned Sac High. They put their lead up to 8 just a little while ago. That's now the largest lead it's been. And Lilly had a couple big buckets. Nice layup and then a three-pointer. This time he goes 1 of 2. And keeping it within striking distance. It's a 4-point game. Taylor tried to thread the needle. Pass intercepted. Bell. Taylor was up on the elevator and came down, blocked the shot, but he was right on top of Bell, so that's going to be contact that'll send Bell to the free throw line. As Taylor picks up his third. I think the clock was maybe going a few extra seconds, so they're going to reset that. Yeah, put it up to 5:21 on the game clock. An extra 7 seconds. Josiah Bell to the free throw line. He got a bucket in the first half. 2 points for number 2. Trying to cut it to a 2-point lead. He can hit another free throw. Once again, hit us up on our social media accounts at NorCal Sports TV, Instagram, Facebook, and X. You can find us once again at NorCal Sports TV. Check me out at Corner Ramos, where you can find me, Mario Ramos, on the call with you here at NorCal Sports TV as Bell gets both of those free throws to drop. 4 points in the game for him. Lead cut to 2. A 6-0 run from the Cougars after the Dragons had built that 8-point advantage. Now down to 2 as we come up on 5 minutes left to play. Salvez. Dangerous pass, nearly stolen by Senegal. Here's Wallace right in the middle of the paint. Rattles out. Reese with the rebound and Wallace with the reach. It'll be the third team foul against the Dragons. Second team foul against Wallace. It'll allow the Dragons to get matched up. Weston Ranch a chance to tie it on this possession or take the lead with the 3. Reese has a step. Kicks out to Cobb in the corner. He's going for the lead. Here's Lilly on the kick out. Or the tip out, I should say. It's Cobb right back to Lilly. Weston Ranch going to take advantage of the 25 seconds on the shot clock and run their offense through Lilly. Gets it over to Senegal. Reese trying to get a step on Garrison on the baseline. Tough follow away along the baseline. Bell with the rebound. Put back won't go. Ball being tapped around, batted around, and Bell's going to pick up a loose ball foul as he shoved Watts, who looked like he had an advantage on the basketball. Second foul against Josiah Bell. It'll be Sac High ball with 4:15 remaining in the ballgame. Don't forget, we got another one coming up next. Lincoln of Stockton taking on Bishop O'Dowd of Oakland. The nightcap of NorCal Sports TV Super Saturday. Garrison. Wallace over to Gonzalez. Gonzalez hits Jones on the back door, gets to the mid-range, falls away, left it short. Lilly corrals another board. Lilly going to get called for a carry as Taylor was pestering him from behind, and Lilly couldn't quite control the dribble and get called for the carry, and the ball goes over to Sac High with 3:50. Garrison over to Wallace. Weston Ranch wanted to carry on Garrison. There's Jones. Throws looked like a lob attempt, but no one went up and got it. So in the end, it's going to be a field goal attempt. As Gonzalez did a good job to cut off the sideline, and Reese dribbled out of bounds. The defense there by Gonzalez to play the angle and force the turnover. And Coach DePlessis is going to take a timeout. 3:25 left to play. We'll step aside as well. You're watching NorCal Sports TV. Final 3 minutes and 25 seconds are going to come after we take care of some clerical work at the scorer's table. I'm trying to see if I think one of that flop warning was added to the team fouls. I think that's what the coaching staff from Sac High is trying to address. It looks like we're squared away, so we'll set everything up for you. Possession arrow favoring the Western Ranch Cougars. We got one team foul for Weston Ranch, 3 team fouls for Sac High. Both teams with 3 timeouts remaining. And Sac High turns it over. And Coach DePlessis thought it was last touch by Josh Banks. Instead, it's going to go over to the Western Ranch Cougars, who have an opportunity to tie or take the lead on this possession. Lilly got to get it inbounds first. Banks doubled, gets it back to Lilly. Lilly doubled in the post, slips through 2 defenders, and look at me, I'm wide open. I'll just put it up and in. Now 18 in the ball game for Darian Lilly. Tied up at 58. Third time we've been tied in this ball game. Sir Marius Jones trying to break it and can't do so. He misses the little bunny. Here's Cobb out to Banks, wide open corner 3. Lilly at the rebound and put back for 2. The regular ball game is Darian Lilly having. He's got 20. Western Ranch leads for the 3rd time in this ball game. 2.5 minutes remaining. Possessions at a premium for both squads, and Western Ranch ends up with the turnover as Cobb gets the deflection. Last touch by Garrison, so it's going to go the Cougars' way. They're on a little 4-0 run following that timeout. Darian Lilly's on a 4-0 run. See if they try to get back to the big fella. Senior point forward for the Western Ranch Cougars. Out here dominating the ball game and trying to get the Cougars across the finish line. Sac High doing what they can to get the lead back as Lilly trying to get a step on Gonzalez. Spins into the paint. Draws a crowd and kicks out to Bell. 17 on the shot clock. Lilly again guarded by Gonzalez out on the perimeter. Gets a step to his left, slips it back to his right. Banks with the offensive rebound and put back for 2. Josh Banks now with 5 points, and the lead is 4 for Weston Ranch. They got a timeout taken on the court, taken by the Cougars. They'll take a 30-second timeout with 1:54 left to play. They'll have 2 remaining when we come back on NorCal Sports TV's Super Saturday.
time to get in shape is finally here. The Boss Move Fitness app is here to help you accomplish your goals with a customized meal plan, day by day, with a shopping list to make sure that you're eating something nutritious and delicious to help you lose the belly fat for good. It also comes with a customized workout plan, whether you're in a gym or at home, so therefore you never ever have to question what you're doing.
Banks, we get back to play with the tip out of bounds. He had a bucket to give Western Ranch a 4-point lead just before that timeout. Third one taken by Coach Menzel, the Western Ranch Cougars. Again, they'll have 2 remaining. Sac-High with 3 timeouts at their disposal. So Marius Jones gets it over to Watts. Watts gets it back from Taylor. Try to slip it into Garrison. Dangerous pass and a lot of traffic to get through, and didn't make its way to the final destination as Banks comes up with a loose ball. Here comes Lilly. Big possession here with a minute and a half left to play. 2-possession game for Western Ranch, trying to add to this 4-point lead. Senegal sets a screen for Lilly. Now here comes Bell. Dribble handoff with Banks. Up top, Lilly, 12 on the shot clock. Trying to go to work against Garrison. Gets a step on him, rips it through the defense, tries to toss it up and over Taylor. Bell with 3 on the shot clock will turn and put it in. He's now got 6 points, and the lead is 6 as Jones quickly the other way. 3-pointer won't go. And Lilly with the rebound. We've got 1 minute left to play. Lilly in no hurry. Nearly lost the handle. And now he's going to have to call a timeout as he was struggling to get it across half court. He barely had a second to spare. Got that one off right before the 10-second violation. So they'll take a full timeout. And we'll step aside as well. It's NorCal Sports TV Super Saturday. 52.5 seconds remaining in a 6-point ball game. Weston Ranch with the 6-point lead in possession with 52.5 remaining. Wrestling the lead away from Sac-High here in the late stage of the 4th quarter. Trying to salt the way of victory. In front of a nice crowd here at San Joaquin Delta College for NorCal Sports TV Super Saturday. 10 on the shot clock, 35 on the game clock. Reese was grabbed out there by Wallace and an inopportune foul. And now his teammates wondering why we let so much time come off the clock before we started fouling. If we're going to foul, might as well do that earlier. And again, it got to that point. You don't want to foul. And Weston Ranch just throws it away as Reese throws it over to Menzel. And that's his coach. He was over on the opposite sideline as Reese had Lilly and Banks there and couldn't connect with either one. And that was just what the doctor ordered here for Sac-High. It's still a 2-possession ball game, 6-point lead. The Dragons going to have to capitalize right here and from here on out. 33 seconds remaining. Watts over to Taylor. Gonzalez tried to get going before he caught it and lost the handle. Taylor has it on the ground, so we're tied up. And possession arrow favoring Weston Ranch. It'll be Cougar basketball with 22.8 seconds. Senegal's going to check out. Ayande Johnson will check in for Weston Ranch. We get the wet spot taken care of on the court. Cobb trying to play it into the Lilly. Dragons pressuring him. We're going to get a foul. And it's going to put the Dragons over the limit. It'll be on Taylor, his fourth. It'll send Darian Lilly to the free throw line for 2. Lilly 5 for 7 at the foul line. And he's been phenomenal this season. He's got 20 points. Gonna tack on a couple more and salt this one away. He can make it a 3-possession game. He can hit one of these 2 free throws. That'll make it very difficult down the stretch here for the Dragons. Not impossible. Again, just that much more difficult. You have to try to wrestle away another possession. As Garrison will check into the ball game for Taylor, who headed the bench. More free throw for Lilly as the PA announcer screams at everyone to hold the basketballs. Lilly hits both free throws, now 22 in the game for him. 15 seconds. Here's a 3 for Garrison. Gets off the back rim and rolls in. Next shot there for Garrison. He's got a timeout taken by Sac High. 10.3 left in the ball game. 5-point lead. The Dragons going to have to come up with something on the defensive end. They'll have 2 timeouts remaining. Quick break. A word from our sponsors. Back to Sac Joaquin Delta College right after this. NorCal Sports TV Super Saturday from Stockton. I'm Mario Ramos. Pleased to be alongside you here on NorCal Sports TV. We started the day with a couple Stockton schools, St. Mary's and Bear Creek. St. Mary's picking up a narrow victory. Lodi picking up a lopsided victory in our second game over Sonora. Venture Academy picking up a 10-point victory against Tracy in our third game of the day. We saw Inderkum beat Moreau Catholic by 18 just before this matchup. It sees Weston Ranch leading Sac High by 5 with 10.3 seconds remaining, 66-61. We'll have one more game following this one between Bishop O'Dowd of Oakland and Lincoln of Stockton, who are waiting in the wings. And Lilly fouled quickly by Gonzalez. Gonzalez picks up his 4th, and Lilly back to the free throw line where he's 7 of 9 on the ball game. Got a game high 22 points. I'm sorry, that's the 5th foul on Gonzalez, so he's now going to have to check out of the ball game as he fouls out. Taylor will come in to replace him. Senegal trying to check into the ball game. He's going to have to wait till the first free throw attempt. He'll get in, just not yet. The star of the game here, Darian Lilly, back at the free throw line. Now 8 of 10 from the stripe. 23 points for the 6'6 senior. One more free throw as Johnson checks out and Senegal checks back in. Offense to defense switch there by Coach Menzel. Lilly left it short but got his own rebound back and goes right back to the basket. Makes it 25 on the evening for him as the final seconds will tick away, and that ball rolls out of bounds, but not before the final horn sounds to make it 69-61 in favor of the Weston Ranch Cougars, who defeat Sac High and NorCal Sports TV Super Saturday. Heck of a ball game from Darian Lilly. Again, a game high 25 points to push the Cougars out in front. That's going to do it for our broadcast crew. Our executive director and executive producer Dion I, producer extraordinaire Joseph Yanez, and our camera personnel X Squared and Xavier and Xander. I myself and Mario Ramos saying thank you for watching this presentation of NorCal Sports TV Super Saturday. The Weston Ranch Cougars 69, the Sac High Dragons 61.